So now they're just down to 1 life each.
Yeah.
That's terrible. I don't want to live my life knowing that if I die, it's for real.
Yeah, and so he basically killed all of their dream selves, and that made him wake up. And because when your dream self dies, you wake up, obviously.
And when you dream,
yeah, and then when you dream,
stuff going on.
you get like horror terrors and shit.
Yeah.
That kid in the wheelchair was such an asshole.
Tavros? He's a total whoopee.
Yo, fuck that kid. I like talking to him.
Are you recording this?
Yes, because I'm trying to learn Homestuck, but then like me and Brandon are like in a learning experience together.
Okay, you can ask me questions about Homestuck and I will answer them for you.
Well, you answered my questions about panty lining or pads.
Yeah.
So
now you are informed about panty lining.
So Homestuck is also
let me tell you about Homestuck.
All right, so let's make a little word game. So like. Describe the first adventure.
Fuck that kid in the wheelchair.
Alright, yeah, fuck that kid in the wheelchair. I never ran into that kid, so who cares?
Well, there's different adventures. Not all of them are Homestuck.
Well, I know, but like...
Most of them aren't Homestuck. Only one of them is Homestuck.
Yeah. Yo, those kebabs today were so good.
Holy shit, that place is open 24/7, by the way. I like, as soon as my stomach empties and I have like a last shot of the night, I'm going there.
Or what the fuck is Homestuck?
Yeah, he should make his own what the fuck is Homestuck.
Okay, how about... I'm trying to think here. It's not working, by the way.
Thinking?
Yes. Well, I was just asking about panty liners not too long ago, so...
Oh dear.
And then
kebabs.
Okay.
Do you guys like Pakistani food?
Never tried it.
Never tried it.
God tier. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That's another Homestuck.
Name one thing that keeps you clicking the next button.
You have to click it so many times.
It draws you in.
You see, that's the one thing that's I've always been curious. Is like
Immersion.
Yeah, like
the entire
they link, like they link you. They like the way people link me, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? You must be high as hell to find this interesting when you get into it. It's like made in MS Paint and whatever.
If you're starting from the very first page, it's a very specific sense of humor you have to have. I, for one, enjoyed that, but I understand that not a lot of people do because a lot of people find that boring and they didn't like the silly gags.
You know,
confused about.
Okay, now I can draw this to conclusion.
I was like,
okay, here's the
how
thing.
does this turn into great people with horns?
The entire first act.
I don't have
pretty
arms. And then great people with horns.
Yeah, but the entire first act pretty much is just a bunch of running gags and just
Kelly, are you busy?
Silly dad.
Oh, can I ask you a question? All right, this is very important.
Are you serious?
Are you gonna ask her?
Yes.
It never ends.
It's just something I have to do.
You better answer right.
All right, what is this?
It's a pad. No, it's not. No, that's a panty liner.
Oh!
Difference.
Close enough.
Is it?
Some girls have been saying it's panty liner or a pad.
I
But
promise you it's a panty liner.
I don't want to open it.
Pads are longer.
I'll open it.
No, don't open it for me.
Why are you afraid of it?
That might contaminate the evidence.
Why are you so afraid of it?
It's
'Cause
like, you can use the penny liners for,
Yeah.
ads if you like anyway, so it's used for the same thing.
Thank you, Kelly. All right. So yeah, I can kind of understand that it takes a certain amount of sense of humor. Have you ever watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Yes.
See, like the very first time you watch that movie, it's not that funny, actually.
Depends how old you were when you.
Well, yeah, I remember when I was like 10 watching that movie.
Yeah.
Hilarious, but a lot of things flew over my
Some
head.
people, yeah.
I remember walking into the room while my parents were watching it.
Wow, really? That's really rare.
Parents are pretty cool.
Yeah, I like.
Holy shit.
Daughter drank. Let's watch Monty Python.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
It's time.
Yeah, my parents are cool. But I walked into the room when I was really little, and like I think it was my dad and my brother. They were watching Monty Python together.
But yeah, it's kind of that concept of like when I try to get other people to get into Holy Grail, it's kind of hard.
If I knew what being high was back then, because I was like 8, I would have been like People are high as a kite watching this shit.
Although my brothers did drag me to go see Half Baked when I was like 9 years old.
Starring Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Jim Brewer. Man, that guy fell
And
off.
my voice.
That was like his last movie where I was
That was his last movie.
like, he did Half Baked. He did his designated role as the highest person possible by default.
Brewer, Jesus Christ.
Sorry,
I miss that guy.
Yeah.
It's about 256.
Okay, but thank you for partially explaining Homestuck.
If you want me to explain anything else, I totally will.
Okay, like,
Also, to be warned, you have to have a decent grasp on quantum physics to follow the story.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
When they didn't start closing the loops, you did. Before they explained things,
Back when it was Lost,
yes.
like back when it was the show Lost.
oh, okay, I guess that makes sense as to why you would get
Starts
even
off
more
as that,
lost.
And then when they actually close the plot holes, you have to go back and find out like why things closed the way they did.
Oh,
Real hair.
Yeah. I
real
know that.
hair. Brenda still amazes me because every time like I see Brenda's real hair, I'm like,
I forget she
How
has
do you
real
hide it?
hair. She always wears wigs, like even when
she has the longest freaking hair I know, like naturally, and then she wears like the dinkiest wigs, and I'm like, that looks like real hair, and then she like unleashes it, and then all of a sudden it's like a fucking Pokemon evolution.
Or de-evolution.
Yeah, something like that, Brendan. But
Or Gates all of it? Never mind, I wasn't paying attention.
Hold on, I need to put that on.
Although I
because
have to
that's
say, I
what
kind of miss the
I
random
just wanted to pick
confusion
it up.
Yeah.
of when it was like you
That is a
didn't-
really
Well, with
long
Act
wig.
6,
it is.
there's all
It's a
sorts
really long
of.
ass
Yeah.
wig.
Although
I love X.
A long ass wig?
Jake is pretty
Yeah.
cool.
yeah,
It's really funny though, because everyone
ass
loves
wig?
Act 6, but everyone
Goes past my
hated
butt.
Because Act 1 was
is that what they call it? Because I know a girl who has
Now that we're in Act
naturally
6, right
long
now,
enough hair to
that
back
is the
past
we
her
do,
ass.
and it's a
Ass wig
lot
I've ever
shorter.
Yeah, and the
do
characters
anything.
I've seen
honestly.
longer.
The characters
surprisingly.
Longer
interesting
ass
things are a little more
wigs.
interesting.
To do like the really,
And it's not taking them like 7
really intense.
panels to
Let's do Heavenly Sword cosplay.
Okay, do you have any more Homestuck questions?
I'm trying to think of some.
How do I shot web?
How do magnets work?
Fucking magnets, man.
Do we ask a troll question?
Don't ask about
Why
troll
are they
sex.
trolls?
Because they're aliens. That's what their species is called.
Well, no.
They also troll you.
Okay, because I was
Very
like,
badly.
Like,
Oh,
are they trolls
wow.
in the sense of like they troll
Yeah.
people,
Yeah,
or
at
are
the
they
very-
trolls,
at the very beginning-
like the toy?
Yeah, at the very beginning, they were sort of trying to help the kids with the games, but they were also trying to terrorize them. And so they were like trolling them, but most of them really suck at it.
So this is like Invader Zim. I'm gonna take over the world in the most
dear.
retarded manner possible, and I'm gonna have the most retarded manner hero try to stop me. Okay, that seems to make a little bit more sense.
Moral of the story is everyone has down.
Everybody,
Just to what extent?
including panty liners, but oh well. Yes. How does the Fago come into play again?
Oh,
Yeah,
one of the
well-
characters, he's like based off of the ICP.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So now I understand your comment about
Yeah, he's-
nobody but ICP
He's
drinks
like
that
an
shit.
ICP clown, and he's a juggalo, and he carries around Fago, and he gets high off of like slime, which it's like
What is this webcomic rated as? What the?
It's like at least PG-13.
Well over that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say between PG-13 and R.
Let me know when the tentacles come out or something. God.
There's no. Well, there
Uh
was that time when Jade died.
oh. Wow, that's okay.
No, because Beck Noir picked up her corpse with tentacles, and
Symbolism there.
and then there's the Live of Love.
Brandon, are you still catching this? Holy shit.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
horror
all
shows.
the same.
No, you're not.
Is a horror terror.
That's not helping.
And then where does Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff fit in?
Oh, well, one of the characters has his own webcomic.
Because that shit is my favorite.
Yeah, one of,
How high do you even need to be?
yeah, one of the characters in the comic has his own webcomic. Yeah, it's like metacomics.
Meta comic.
And
What
so
the
he has
fuck is
his own-
metacomic?
And
It's like an ogre.
And it's supposed
Okay.
to be like really ironic, because that's like his whole shtick
he
is
knows
like
that it's all
everything has to be
messed up.
ironic. So it's like really stupid and fucked up. Like Andrew Hussey.
Like the big man has the rock.
Yeah, like Andrew Hussey, when he creates a page of Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff, he literally runs it through
Artifacting.
Yeah, he literally runs it through Photoshop about 70 times. Like putting it on like the lowest quality JPEG you can, just over and over and over, just to get it like that.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
That is serious effort.
Jerome
Yeah.
is my favorite character.
Nobody knows how to pronounce his name.
Jerome.
I love the fact Jerome
Like,
is a movie.
I hear Jeremy, I hear Gary,
No.
I hear Jerome,
Jerome.
and now Jerome.
See, because Jeromy. Jerome.
What about Jerome?
It's a J, not
It's a G.
It's a
They use,
G.
they use
It is a G.
It is a G, I promise you.
Jeremy.
Pinky
Oh
swear.
God. Then yeah, it could be Jerome or Jerome.
Jerome. That is always good
Are
to
you
know.
doing
You know what? I'm gonna
anything
stick
with
with my
this video?
guns and Jerome.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure just like the questions alone would just like clear up a lot of misconceptions as to why the fuck are there so many gray people with horns.
Yeah,
They're everywhere.
they are everywhere.
I'm never gonna see a Japan or an America again. I'm just gonna see a bunch of
You're just gonna
fucking
see
gray people with
aliens.
horns. Mystery fucking solved. Brandon, let's start our own webcomic that people are gonna follow in our footsteps.
That'd be fun.
I know. I think we should make it around Yuki.
I don't know this guy, but I know enough
Oh god.
based on what you've been saying.
Yeah, let's not mention the fact that he like denied a like. Oh wait, let's not mention that either.
Okay.
You should send this video to me, and I will put it on my Tumblr.
You should. I'm Tumblr famous, by the way.
Shuna explains home.
I'm Tumblr famous, apparently.
No.
That's what I go by on.
Yeah, my friend Heather like posted that story about how we.
Some people think I'm Tumblr famous, and I'm not, and it's weird. Like, I made a friend on Tumblr, and we were talking, and like we're bros and shit. And he's just like, yeah, I was like really scared to talk to you because you're like famous. I'm like, wait, what? I'm not. And he's like,
Man, you should be making money off
You
of
had a
this.
semicircle around you earlier.
but he's
Only
like,
famous people
He was
get
around Vega.
semicircles.
no, but he's like, you're friends with like all these people.
You either need
And
a
I'm
gimmick
like,
or a
"Wait,
really
just because
good
I'm friends
set of
with them
boobs."
doesn't make me famous by association.
But it does.
No, it doesn't.
You're famous.
I think it does.
No, because I'm not famous. Nobody knows who I am. People say, like, people are just like, oh yeah, this is Shuna from Tumblr, and they're like,
From
who's that?
Wait, the Shuna?
The Shuna, the one and only.
I'm
Oh
gonna
she's
my
my
like
favorite anime.
I'm gonna go to Tumblr on like Freddy's laptop and figure this out.
So, get it right.
Tumblr, God.
I smell like alcohol.
Oh.
Just by the way.
No.
Yeah, I'm out of gum by the way, so I can't help you there. I'm pretty sure I smell like Fago and alcohol.
Alcohol.
Let me get that cray alcohol.
Again, it's
Quiche on the beach.
I want to cosplay as Keisha Fabo.
And you should cut up My Little Pony dolls and put them in your
Okay,
hair.
okay, here's the thing though.
You know, I have not seen that. I have not seen people try to dress up as My Little
If
Ponies.
you have, there's been a whole bunch
There
of
were
ponies
shit-
here.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't recognize them. Never mind. Oh, I fucked that one up.
No, but seriously, I styled my friend's Rainbow Dash for her.
Yeah.
Like she wanted
This
her
entertains
Rainbow
me
Dash
more
to
than
have show accurate hair, so I
anything
styled it
else.
for her. I had to
Really?
cut off some hair. I have Rainbow
looks pretty
My
cool.
Little Pony hair now.
I can't
And I
possibly.
also had the hair that I cut off of Cupcake. to
All of the
make my
Homestuck
gotcha
explanation
radio
just
pony.
kind of went out of my head
I
now.
was just
I'm just looking at this cuff spinning now, too. What's Homestuck?
fascinated.
Hey, would you like to talk about Homestuck?
Yeah, like Homestuck Runner.
I love Homestuck Runner.
Yeah, man.
Strong Bad is my favorite.
Team Girl Squad.
Sword
So, what's your
Strong Bad is
face?
my favorite
Feel
Homestuck.
Ugly one!
Cheerleader.
Did anybody even read Homestar Runner for anything other than strong bad emails?
No one in the entire world.
Yeah, strong bed is no.
I don't know. 'cause
The strong,
even as a kid,
sad
I was like,
emails.
This is about a retarded person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It really
I
is.
feel bad watching this. Hey,
really
strong
is.
bag.
Marzipan!
All of them are retarded too.
Marzipan!
Bad.
I like the cheat. The cheat's cool.
Cheat was
And the
cool.
poop smith.
I remember.
The Poopsmith is like
I remember
one of those
when I used to
characters.
like
It's like,
Homestar
yeah.
Runner though.
And Coach Z.
I was in like 4th grade.
If Homestar Runner was so popular today,
We would have.
We should-
cosplayers
we should
that would
fucking-
be
tons of
Homestar.
Let's cosplay Homestar Runner for 2001's sake.
Okay.
we just
I will
stepped out
be
of a
the-
time machine
can I
from
be the
2002.
Wait, can I be the cheat?
Female cheat.
Only if I
Yes.
get to be Coach Z.
I'll be strong
I'm gonna have
sad.
a chain and I'm gonna tell people they did a good job. And that's all I'll do.
And I'll talk in a sad tone and be like,
Can
"Aw."
be strong sad.
Strong.
I'll be the computer. That's strong bed.
Homestuck Runner.